Welcome, queens. Welcome. My name is Lydia. I am an artist. I am a speaker, a teacher, and I am a woman who loves to inspire other women. And this is Queen Conversation. I am so excited because we are concluding our Yesvember series. We've been saying yes all November long, and we're gonna end the month strong. Okay, this is Queen Conversation. I am so glad you're here. Grab yourself something to drink, get yourself something to eat. We're not gonna be chatting for long, but we are going to be having some good conversation. Let's get into it. When I began the Yesvember series, it was because I had to learn to say no at one point in my life, and I am still learning to say no, how to say no, and I realized that I had to learn how to say yes. And so, in a very quick recap, we have spent the month saying yes to ourselves, saying yes in agreement, but also and most especially yes in action. We have discussed saying yes to gratitude, saying yes to appreciation, to being appreciative, and yes in appreciation. And then we talked about saying yes to joy. We said yes to joy. We're saying yes to joy, and we said yes in anticipation. And we are finishing off this series with just say yes. And I'm gonna dive right into it. That means say yes absolutely. Absolutely. When you say yes, if you choose to say yes, listen, if you decide, because you're not going to say yes to everything, you're not going to say yes to everyone, but when you say yes with your chest. Give it your best yes. Let it be an excited, a committed, an absolute, resounding yes. Go into it, into whatever situation you've agreed to do, to participate in. Do that with absolute commitment and really sticking to that decision that you have made. What I love about this point is that I'm talking about saying yes to things that impact your life for the better, saying yes to things that will add value to your life, saying yes to things that might be hard, saying yes to things that you might be excited about in the beginning, but there will be work required, and sometimes it will definitely take you being able to remind yourself you've committed to this, you have said that you are being intentional here. And so saying yes absolutely and saying yes right with everything that you have can be a great way to hold yourself accountable. Let's dive into the 3 points that I have received. They're just for you. Number 1, say yes with wisdom. Because remember, we said we're learning how to say yes. This is what the notes say. I'm going to read it. A reckless yes is a hell no. Hell no to the no. A reckless yes is not going to work. It's not going to work. Do your homework. Do your research. All right? Ask questions, because that builds confidence and makes your yes even more exciting. We're not talking about overthinking. We're not talking about self-doubt or self-sabotage. We're talking about having the wisdom to say, I want to do a certain thing. How can I go about doing that? For example, a lot of people want to quit their jobs. Quitting your job is not a problem, unless you totally have no plan. You want to quit your job. Why? How? When you can get into the logistics, all right? Don't allow yourself again to overthink and talk yourself out of the yes you want. But if that yes comes with a level of work, that's what you're saying yes absolutely to. I'm willing to do the work, and it starts with saying yes with wisdom. Let me know what I'm getting into. And when I say I am preaching to the choir, this the whole choir right here. I am alto, soprano, tenor, everything. That's me. I'm the choir. Saying yes with wisdom. The yes is good, but with wisdom it's great. Number 2, Say yes and honor the process. This is so key. Again, I'm preaching to the choir. Every yes deserves a process. And honoring that process is understanding that things take time. Good things especially, they take time. One of the biggest truths that I hear all the time is that there is no elevator to success, or you have to take the stairs to success. It's amazing. I'm like, when successful people talk, we all listen, and we all get the books, and we all listen to the podcasts, and we all watch the interviews, and then we go, oh, that was so inspiring. That's going back again to saying yes in agreement, and we're nodding our heads and we're agreeing. They tell us their life story. Tyler Perry told us about how he slept in his car. And Oprah, she started off making XYZ, or this boss saying that she could never have a successful show. And we hear people's stories, and we love it and we're inspired. And then we go back to doing our same old, same old. Or we start something, and then as soon as a little bit of wind blows and a little bit of rain falls, here comes discouragement. Here comes the quitting of the thing. And I'm like, how many success stories do you have to listen to where people overcame the obstacle, where people honored the process and therefore saw the manifestation of that which they desired? How many of those do you have to listen to get that? I'm onto something. I'm on the right track. I'm on the right path. If I meet an obstacle here, if I meet a problem here, if I meet a moment of frustration here, I'm in good company. I'm okay. I'm all right. It's all good. My. Can you let that settle in your heart right now? Queen, you are on the right track. You are on the right path. Everyone has their story. Every story has its bumps and bruises. Everyone took an L somewhere along the way. I need to link that episode of Queen Conversation for you. Take the L, not the loss, the lesson. Most people take their lessons, they learn their lessons, and they continue to live with wisdom, okay? And having better judgment, having better understanding, a better vision, better clarity, whatever it is. But it's about honoring the process. Don't get discouraged because you had a setback. It has been settled. It has been decided upon that you are extraordinary. Just keep living. And when you apply the right mentality and mindset, you see, that is why within Queen Conversation, within this Queen community, we are addressing how we think. We are addressing how we feel about ourselves. We are addressing what we allow ourselves to believe, because it influences what we do daily. And so this, I will say to you once again, Queen, honor the process. Say yes and honor the process. If you are enjoying this episode, don't forget to like. Don't forget to share it with another queen. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Finally, say yes to yourself. Say yes to yourself. Even those of us that have been raised in the church or in spaces that has taught us, right, to love others and care for others, that is wonderful. But you are of better service when you are at your best. You love others well when you love yourself. It comes back full circle. The first part of our Yesvember series, Say Yes to Yourself, and learning how to say yes to yourself from this standpoint of really loving yourself enough to make tough decisions, loving yourself enough to understand with care your worth and your value. Queen, this is one of the things that I want for us to understand. A lot of the work that we do, it's not about getting something. How many pairs of shoes do you need? You can have the best car today. A few years from now, you'll be able to get another one. We aren't doing the work in this world because we want to achieve stuff, not even titles, not recognition, not awards, nothing. All of those things are fleeting and they're momentary. The constant gift that keeps giving is the improvement of yourself. When you say yes to yourself, when you love yourself, all you do is you get better. Your life experience, it just improves. It's not the car you drive or the house that you live in that's bringing value into your life. It's the you that's showing up every day. You're the one living. Okay, you're the one that's experiencing this world. And so within saying yes to yourself, I mean your spirit, your soul, and your body, saying yes to all of you, saying yes to the God in you, saying yes to the greatness within yourself, saying yes to the love that God extends to you, and the love that you can give to others, the love that you can have for yourself, saying yes completely. I believe this, and I'm receiving this for myself, that Lydia, go after being the best that you can be. Go after wisdom. Go after a life of discipline, a life of self-love. Go after putting in the work and doing your best, because when you do your best, you get the best. Queen, I want to thank you so much for watching this episode of Queen Conversation. I hope it spoke to you today, wherever you're watching from. I spoke from my heart, and I hope that it went directly to your heart. And I make every episode with you in mind, thinking about how we can be our best, and thinking about how I can deposit something in your life that is hopefully inspiring in some way. Because again, I'm a woman that loves to inspire other women, and we are a queen community. So go ahead, follow me on all platforms at I am Lydia. Reach out to me. Let's get to know one another. Let's continue the conversation. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And above all else, be the best queen that you can be, which is simply the best you that you can be. Until next time, this is Queen Conversation. Thank you for watching. Oh, I'm excited. Welcome, queens. Welcome. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, girl, hey. What's up, queen? How you doing, queen? I see you, queen. I know you're watching, queen. I'm watching you. We watching one another. I got your back. No. That's not how it goes, girl. So, thank you for watching Queen Conversation. Let's get into Queen Conversation. What else do I put down? A major, I don't go for it. Just say yes. That's all I have to say. That's it. Can you let that settle in your heart right now? Queen, you are on the right track.